Alright. Praying to God we aren't banned or shadow banned or whatever people call it. Because, I mean, not like it matters, but we're gonna go public here. Done. Save. Title. Trading. Alright, that should work. So, alright. So, alright. Alright, we should not be getting any warnings now. If we do, I'm gonna be punching the air so hard. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing some trade recaps for the week. Pull up our Webull account. Show you guys what's going on, what we're seeing, what our predictions are. It'll be really boring. I'm scared to put on like audio for it. The thing, I listen to rock. They're all like I don't know. YouTube's about to whip me. They're gonna tell me, well, you recognize you're doing something, and it's over. Oh well. Alright, so, anyways. We have, I'll install it right now. Alright, give it a second. Too lazy to keep forgetting about it, so if I install the thing right now, we should be fine. Alright, finish. Cool. Just give it a second here. Alright. So, you guys have to see these things. The most goofiest things ever, right? You have cut, where it just goes black and like that. Luma wipe. What is this, bro? It's like PowerPoint. It's crazy. I just use fade. It's all a little subtle. Nice. Alright, anyways. So, here's how we're going to do our back testing for Sunday, right? Sunday back testing. We're going to put a timer, put the clock. Alright, we'll put 2 hours. And 2 hours. Seconds don't really matter, but it's fine. Alright, bruh. Alright. PC is awake, but it's fine. Alright. So, number 1, NQ. I don't trade futures, but this is just me practicing. Alright, I'm gonna set up. Alright, there you go. I was about to say. So I have this setup, right? So what do we see right now about NQ? It's in an uptrend, right? We can tell about it by just seeing the direction. Toning in more. We're still on the daily. Starting to go a little sideways here. Have we seen behavior like that? We have seen big drops. We have seen subtle drops. We have seen big rises, and we have seen a retracement, right, for the day. But peak, reject, push down, retrace up, reject again, right? Okay, a little odd, right? A little funky. Hop on the 1 hour. We're not gonna look back this far, but what do we see down here as a target? This is an order block before push up, right? And what do we mark about it? It's a 1 hour order block. You're marking the last time it went red. Technically it would be down here. I just have, I guess, toned off a bit, so let's just adjust that. Technically you're up there. Alright, so here's our 1 hour order block, and then alright, our 1 hour order block. And so price pushes off it, right? Up, it's up here. Order block 1 hour, and also we have this imbalance. The imbalance did get covered up at this point, but it's still, price has not hit the order block. Technically it did, but the imbalance still makes it a valid spot to push, right? And so knowing price, if it's gonna open wide open, which it is. Actually, we're down. Not too bad. What is it? 17715. So price is around. Yeah, market open. Okay. So, alright, we got this 1 hour imbalance order block. This imbalancer got filled. Any imbalances on buy side, we do see this. This is a very credible order block. That means, right, there's a strong imbalance down here. Definitely price is going to push down to get a reject. And what else do we see? Imbalances. This is all under 1 hour, so definitely what we see is a solid uptrend. You can trade before it hits this order block, and I'm guessing it's going to push harder down. Even though we are on a upscale market, okay? Alright, so continuing on with the setup, right? Now we're going to scale down to 15-minute, anything important that we see. The 1 hour order block is really defined over here now. As you see, the imbalance, it's about the same length. 5-minute fair value gap is also the same over here with the 15-minute fair value gap, but it's fine. And the 5-minute imbalance, same thing with the 15-minute, right? So we're not seeing anything too different. Just general trend direction, consolidation up here, meaning that definitely this imbalance is going to play a big role on sending it down once again, because last time we peaked, consolidate, pushed, break structure, and fell. It's our high. Yeah, and then price pushes down, right? Up on the 5-minute, imbalances are a little more clear. Consolidation on this imbalance, don't be surprised. Also on this point, which is where it got rejected down, and then the 5 minutes. So really a trade that looks credible. You can enter long, push high, and then you can so you can have some setups, right? Depending on how you trade. The general movement setup would be obviously if you're a big time trader, this guy, the 15-minute order block, so this order block in the 1 hour. If you're trading, say, like small positions, you can trade this all the way up till it hits this imbalance, and falls probably might reject once, but there will probably be a forming on the rise up, something like this. It'll consolidate here, push up, and you can assume it'll hit the consolidation, push higher, something like that, right? So calls is pretty fine. I mean, overall it's gonna be calls, and the 1 minute is really if you got no goal too much in mind. Trade up here, right? This is already a big chunk. Wait for price to break structure off of this line, and then enter break a structure. Keep in mind about this chunk of wicks, and then just go for calls. Now we're gonna review Tesla. Let's pull the sticky notes. We're gonna review alright. So let's look for some tickers we can review. Alright, so we got NQ complete. Let's do this. NQ, Tesla, Amazon, AMD, Visa, QQQ. I don't want to check out too much though. This buy, I barely traded though. So it's a all-time high, but I already know it's gonna resettle. Alright, anyways, this is Tesla, right? Say we're gonna follow my trading strat, right? 15 minutes to 1 hour is our highest we should do. So 1 hour, look for trend direction. Alright. So it still has a gap here. So there's a gap here. Gap, gap, gap. All over Tesla is just gaps, right? It needs to fill it. Alright. Say we're over here. Alright. So what do we see? Say it's like at this portion right here. Learning from the past, we do have this chunk right here was the last green order block. Push it down. Our sell side order block is kind of heavy, but just gonna mark the wick. Alright. Actually, I did set this up before, I think. Market price and push down and open up like that. Yeah. Tesla doesn't have too much developments. Maybe on the 5 minute, actually. Alright. So, like, how would you know this is going to be a bump high, right? Well, first of all, market opens green. Usually around 10 o'clock, we know what's going to happen. So, let's look for what 10 o'clock is. 10 o'clock is around here. See, price does not wick, but rather closes green, right? 10:05, we break structure. Alright, you can either enter on break a structure or wait for a retrace and enter on that, right? So since we did, you could say, you know, let's just color in the box here, so I can find you easily. There you go. Alright, so it's market open, pushes down. We do see some reject on the buy side. Break structure, retrace, pushes, breaks down. Now, if you were to say enter right around this break of structure, you put some big stop, some big profit price, right? Your stop loss, I would just want this. This is a horrible risk to reward, but I mean, if you're day trading it, that's your goal. Alright, then we look. Alright, top of imbalance is right about here. We can actually pick up a bit. Alright, top of imbalance is here. It's even higher. Yeah, so 1.5 PL. Not what we want. Risk to rewards not the best. But that's if you do a bad entry. What can you do to counter this? Well, first of all, it's around 10 o'clock now, so price isn't set on 10. Look how beautiful the 10 o'clock rule is. 10. Price is getting rejected. Maybe it's good for puts. Oh wait. Break structure. Enter calls. Poof, right? Now, I wouldn't even enter this on market open. It doesn't look too promising. Alright, this chunk, yeah, that's good, right? But it then pushes down for a reject, right? Retrace, because what happens? We were on a up, push down, and it moves it up, so we're going to just mark this area right here, and then look, it's a push up. So, I mean, once again, Tesla's really a bad stock to trade right now. There's nothing really clear about it. So, we're just going to clear off you. Now we're on Amazon. Oh, and this is my Amazon trade. Should probably held it longer, but it was a consolidation point. I was like, alright, whatever, I'm just gonna close, right? I believe I got stopped out too when I got mad because it hit me. Maybe, I'm not sure. But here, I'll explain my Amazon setup and why I should have probably held it. Oh, it was a Friday trade. No way, I could have missed so much. I put a good amount of my cash into this guy. Alright, anyways, so I'm looking at price. My friend Josue. Alright, we got on the 1 hour. We're like, alright, big time rejection around this point. And also big time rejection around this point, right? So we were like, okay, we came to the conclusion. Do I need a thumbnail designer or a video editor? Yeah, how did I not see that? Not sure. Do I? You tell me. I'm not paying attention one bit. Hold on, why did no one tell me my stream quality is so bad? I'm like out here streaming booty quality. Okay, Um, yeah, so like I was saying, so basically, we come to like the conclusion that there's really no other possible solution, right? It's gonna probably bounce off one more time. And I'm looking here and I'm like, alright, this is really a consolidating rejection point. Hop on the 15-minute, I look, I'm like, this is gonna look beautiful for puts, right? Just we saw what happened last time. Put our profit at this line, if anything. Hop on the 5-minute, I'm looking. I'm like, alright, I don't see much that's happening. Right, nothing's happening. Hop on the 1-minute, and that beauty occurs. And it pushes harder down. I closed because I was scared, but I would have made so much cash. I over leveraged. That's the thing. So a 1 strike drop, like 80, what was it, 80 delta on my option contract. It's beautiful. Here's the account, what it looked like. We had a position entered on, I believe it was, where's Amazon? I don't even know. It's somewhere in this mess. Hey, these are old, yeah. It's somewhere in there, but yeah. So that was that. It was a pretty good trade. I literally went to break even. Entered up here. Price pushed high, knocked me off by 10 strikes of the 80 delta. And then I somehow got to break even, so pretty good, right? What else is there? I mean, we could do a little practice. Right now, I'm not in the mood to trade, but we'll look at it, right? Say Visa. I really need market to be fresh. That's the only way I can really practice, which is why I do on Forex or futures. But this can also apply, right? So, in general trend direction, we're in an uptrend, but it shifted down to a downtrend, right? Still buy side volume, and off that 1 hour candle we could tell it's weak. All right, let's just go over here to a random point. I need some random point, dude. All right, like over here. Like what do we see upcoming? All right, so down here, it's kind of like some just general rejection going on, right? Market. Do you have this chunk down here? Don't look it too important though. Whatever. Price pushes down, rejects. Very hard market to read right now. Sideways like this, don't touch it, man. It's not worth it. Literally, you missed your trade if it's that. This is not gonna get you anywhere. Really, you could finesse any trade off of 5-minute candles too. Like, look, we're on the 5-minute here, right? I trade usually 5 in 1 minutes. Alright, price pushes down. Here's our order block. Alright, nothing goes up around that point. Where's my giant thing? Look how much more clearer it looks now. Right? Right there could have been a trade. Make your stop loss really tight. Get something like this, right? Sometimes you can get wide stop loss. Sometimes you do this. Alright, but I mean, just look at this. 69, 67. 2 strikes. Perfect amount of strikes for trading, right? If the 2 strike in your delta is like, say like, here, let's use this for example, right? It's AMD. We'll just pull up Amazon. Alright. Right, with the delta over here, how much you make per option contract? With a delta of literally 40, around 40, 2 strikes, you're guaranteed 80, right? That's for a single contract. Now, it's not a fixed number, so 80 for 2 contracts. Say we have a delta of 40 with 4 contracts, right? 160 you'd make, right? for 4 contracts, just with a delta of 40, delta of 80, right? You're basically guaranteed 100 if you buy 4 contracts. Even here, just 2 contracts, 80, you're almost at 100. You're pushing your number. Your weekly goal of $100 a week, you easily will obtain with this. And this is just with simple risk reward. So it's not like really intricate or advanced work. It's really simple, right? Order block on buy side. I mean, you could tell we went from up to down pushing on the 1 minute will be easier, but we'll use the 3, right? I mean, it's simple. Like over here again, right? If we look at our past, up here we do see last green area market, push it out, right? Here, let me just do that. Okay, it just keeps. Actually, should we count it? I mean, it might hit it later though if we haven't hit it yet. All right, yeah, we'll do that. This is a small buy side order block off the 3 minute, right? And our sell side order block technically would be in this chunk, right? This is the last chunk we were green. Market, it's gonna be giant, yeah. Anyways, price hits it, goes up, 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 hits this order block eventually, consolidates, uses it as its own reject, as we see, right? And pushes up even higher. So you can literally create your own trades so easy as that. Right here, say you missed this trade going down, but hey, you hit this order block on the 3 minute, right? It could be any time frame, by the way. Right, we're gonna wait for confirmation. When is it going to break this structure, right? When is it going to change character? Well, we see break structure down here. You can enter early, or you wait for break a character, change a character, right? And then you instantly go along, say when it did it right around here, put your stop loss a little bit below the order block. You could do like the last candle of wick that was strong, do that. Yeah, that's reasonable. Put your take profit. So you have a risk to reward of 2, right? And you would go up about a strike and a half. So in this scenario, right? Not even. This is like 3 strikes. Holy cow! You go from 276, 278, from 274. Yeah, it's a good 4 strikes, 3 strikes. And once again, look at the contract prices, right? For example, this is Amazon still. We buy the most best priced ones, so that'll be $45, right? So now, if it's what, $45 for the strike, and we hop on the calculator here, 45 strikes, right? How many contracts are we gonna buy? Let's think of it like that. Right? So $45, how many contracts are you willing to risk? That contract alone will cost 200. So say your account is maybe at $2,000 and you want to put in $500. You maybe buy 3 of these, right? So for 1 strike, you're making $135. Now, we went up 3 strikes. You make $405 off a simple trade like this, okay? As long as you hold it, right? And this is in the time span of 1 day that it hits it, and then it opens on Thursday on the order block. So you see what I'm saying? It's not that bad. Literally close here, let it fall down maybe, and wait for the retest on this order block, because it is an order block, right? It did create its own order block again, coming at this point. Last point it was down before it was green. Let's say like around here, right? So new order block, right? So say this order block got hit, or on calls, or maybe we missed the calls, right? This new order block, ignoring this purple guy, right? This new one, price hits it, you answer your calls, you still hit it. No matter what, just trading off of order block strictly will get you somewhere, okay? So there's multiple strategies you guys can do to trade. Right? That was in one example. Like here on Paint, I'll list you a few that you can do to like strictly rely on trades, right? You have 1, order blocks, OB, right? Order blocks. 2, break of structures, right? Break of structures, in my opinion, are nice and confirming on 1 minutes, and I'll show you how I use break of structures in my trades. And then we also have fair value gaps. They're nice retracements, not really good for entering, but if you miss a trade and you know the trend, you can always wait for a fair value gap. Now, happens to me all the time. I'll miss the trade, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my god, man, what's the point of trading, right? But if I'm patient enough, price will create its own fair value gap like this. Fair value gap, right? I'll say, oh my god, if I just waited, I could have entered, and then it would have fell lower. You know what I mean? Something like that, and I could have entered for puts, downside trade, right? So it really depends on how you want this to really operate, okay? Also, along with this, order blocks, break structures, fair value gaps, there's supply and demand, which is basically what an order block is. Supply and demand is the last portion of the chart before it was green to red. Supply and demand is a order block, guys. Don't get it mistaken. And all these apply. It's just you need to find the key points, right? So Here, we'll do this again. Let's go on a different chart, shall we? How about we try AMD? This chart has been treating me really nicely, as you guys see. I mean, look at that. Hit profit here. Hit profit here, and these are small gains, right? They look small. I entered 176, closed 178, 2 strikes. Like I said, I'm making 160 off this tiny jump. Sure, it's not the big jump, but at least I'm still making profits and I'm getting accurate trades, right? It's good to trade with the main trend, but I'm trading day, so I'm getting what the volume of the day is giving me, right? So as you see here, I missed market open that day because I'm in school, of course. I'm a high school student. Market pushes down. I'm like, all right, whatever. Now we do see some reject. This would be a good time for calls, but I'm in class. Not until I get out of lunch. I see this trade opportunity. Hop on the 1 minute, right? I look for confirmation. So I see, all right. What do we see here, guys? Right? We see some accumulation, right? Sideways action. So we're gonna mark the sideways action, right? All right, this is a good reject. I entered, right? This was probably my worst bet because I saw this was a pretty strong volume, but price was not letting it slide. It fell a little bit low. I got stopped out, unfortunately. Price pushes up. So there's trades like that that'll happen, unfortunately. But there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta deal with it, right? Say like over here though, right? 1 hour. It's obvious we have strong rejection on this downside right here. Nothing wants to leave, and that's fine. What are we expecting if we have rejection on the bottom half? Probably price is gonna want to push up, right? So we hop on the 15 minute. What do we see again? Price does not want to leave this area. All right, that's fine, right? We're just gonna adapt. We don't predict, we react. Okay, we react, don't predict. Okay, so what can we expect? Calls probably, right? When was the last time we were green? Up in this chunk over here. And look, it's the 15-minute imbalance that's waiting to be hit still, right? We still have even up here the imbalance, so we can expect price to still push up a little bit high. This is AMD. Right, so price hits here, pushes down, goes up, down, very slow action, finally hits here again. What can we expect to happen? Easily, you guys should be running to your calls contracts, entering, taking advantage of this discount right now. Alright, for stop loss, what do we have? We could go below this wick. There is a gap down here, so do be aware that price might want to push it now and then bounce up, but it's guaranteed to hit up, right? That's the point. So you want to look at every opportunity for when it'll go up. Unless you want to trade with the trend and not wait for it to like switch over, then look for the opposite entry. So if this were to push down, I'm looking for, all right, what's going down, right? We enter that. Say we know we want to switch. We're gonna wait for when it's gonna want to switch. Okay, it sounds confusing, but here I'll pull up pain one more time and give you a better brief explanation. You expect price to go up, right? Something like this, but instead price that's right here pushes down, goes up. Either you have two choices. You're gonna bet for it to keep falling down or for it to try to reverse and climb up. Your best bet, fall down. Not until we see some promising motion. So then it keeps going like this, right? So while you expected price to hit that, it went down, you can adapt, right? Trading's all about reacting, not predicting, like I said. So if it goes down, right, goes up once, get a little liquidity, enter sell side, make money. But then suddenly consolidates, goes up, retest consolidation. What is going to happen? Price is most likely going to want to push up, right? And we need to acknowledge that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to want to go calls, right? And you'll see, like, I'll give you the perfect example. If I hop on the 1 minute, it would literally give me a voucher for it. Alright, we predicted price was gonna alright, whatever. Here, order block down here. Alright, it's a big order block under the 1 minute. Still an order block. Price hits order block, we know it's calls. Easy, bread, done, right? Hits the last time okay, our chart's acting like goofy. Easy trade, right? So you got something like that going on, right? Big bread, right? Yeah. So it just repeats, guys. It's a back and forth pattern. You can't complicate it. You can't say it doesn't want to go your way. You hope it goes your way. You try to assure by using as much like confirmations as possible. So Confirmations can be accumulation, right? It can also be order blocks. It can be break of structures, and resistance and supply. So supply and resistance, right? These four will save you on your trades. So first of all, we're on an accumulation point, right? It's a resistance line too. So this guy right here is a resistance. Okay, good. Price break structure, right? Making this an order block. Retest it. Calls all the way. You just had 4 confirmations. Number 1, right? Say something like this. Okay. First of all, accumulation. Number 2, you hit the lowest point. Okay. Number 3, break a structure. Okay, so you already have strong sell side. I mean, strong buy side volume, right? Buyers want up, right? Number 2, you're at the lowest point it's hit before it went up last time, right? So it says over here, it was like that, right? You're at the last point where it was like this. And then number 3, you retest an order block, a push up. It's asking for you to enter, so enter. All right. Look, same thing, same process is going on here, right? We could see it just all over the charts, man. It's crazy, okay? Right. So look, check this out, right? We hop on the 15-minute. We're gonna go a little bit far left. I've been on this chart way too long. Screw the main trend, okay? I know a lot of people say trade with the big trend, but you're gonna see reverses and you're gonna panic if you're not a long holder. This all happened in a span of 3 days. You can make a lot of money, right? 40 to 30, $10 strikes, or you can make tiny grab bits and pieces from dailies, and that's our goal. We're dailies. We're not weeklies. We're not. This would be useful, say, if we're trading long term, right? Like, look, all right, up here, rejected, price hits it, puts all the way to down here, hits it, call, done, right? That's if we are going to be swing traders, but we're not. This entire trade right here took 2 weeks. We're not holding 2-week contracts, okay? Theta's gonna drown us out. Unless we have stocks and we can afford 40 million of these, then you would actually make the same amount of cash, right? So now moving on forward, right? What's it called? Hold on. Just want to check the clock. It's been only 30 minutes. Okay. Alright, so like I was saying, I was just checking something. I'm actually kind of thirsty. I'm talking too loud. Be right back. Alright, we're back. So, like I said, we got stuff going on, right? So, you can trade like that, or you can trade within the trend. Within is always better because you can catch 2 moves, right? But it might be a little complicated. And as for that, we're gonna tweak it up a bit, right? Look, say we're open right around here, right? 39. It's about a strike and a half. You can make money off that, right? Look, right? Say we open, right? Market opens right here, pushes down, rejects strong consolidation down here. Our big 2 rejections are in this area. We're gonna draw a rectangle right around here. Hop on the 5-minute. Shout. I don't even know where the dumb chart was. Is it this one? No, it was a buy side I marked. Oops. Is it around? I know it's on this. What was it? No, it was a buy side. When did I mark it though? If it was a buy side. No, well, point is, there's gonna be days where, alright, look, this is a downtrend, right? It's obvious. Price pushes down, goes up. Mark this order block. Right? Goes up, up. Retest down. Easy. Enter calls. Stop loss is gonna be really tight here. Profit. About 2 strikes, right? 59, 161. You guys can make money as easy as that. You do not need to trade the whole trend down. I know people say that, but you don't have action going on. You can also diversify yourself in the fact that, like, you can say do one trade on one company, one asset, going for swing, and keep day trading others like that, right? This obviously we know the trend is down. It depends, right? You can hit trades, but don't expect a big gain. We're not going to be expecting this if we know we're on downtrend, right? So rather than that, maybe you want to mark a point of consolidation, right? So up here, consolidates pretty high, put out a box. Price pushes around the consolidation points, falls down. See what I'm saying? Like, it really coincides with each other. They work in a job, kind of like together, right? Here, alright. This is going to be obvious because we already know the direction chart. Uptrend. Okay. How do uptrends operate? Strong's up, small downs, right? Usually. So, strong down instantly. Down, down. Pushes up. Horrible, right? Oh well. Mark the order block. Push it wide. Price opens on order block. Pushes high. See what I'm saying? You don't have to be obligated to trade all the time where it's not in your favor. You can push out possible trades like that, okay? I know I probably sound dumb saying it, but it's true. Up here, right? What do we see? Consolidating points. Alright, mark it. Screw order block, consolidating points, right? Push down, price opens, puts instantly. You know that it got rejected last time here. Most likely it's to your favor again. Alright, stop loss, we'll make it tight. Say we'll put it around, like, oh my god. This one be a little bit higher. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. You opened it here. 260. 258. 2 strikes essentially, right? And look at it even tells you, right? 2 strikes is your target. Lots of cash. Right? Alright, good. Alright, just get used to order blocks, accumulation, all this. Say we're in this chunk right here, right? Alright. You can finesse trades really anywhere. It's so easy, guys. You can do it. We have to switch up charts. I've been on this guy too long already. SPY is at an all-time high though, which I don't like about them. Looks like I've missed it already. Yeah, 500 mark, but yeah, it's barely even there. But look, say we're at this point up here. Alright, first of all, we hop on the 1 hour. Of course, you always do this whenever you're about to trade. Alright, look at the general direction. We're in an uptrend, we know this. Now let's tone in to the chunk that we're gonna trade, right? So say we're gonna trade around here. Alright. See prices opening up here, goes down, rejects, up, weak, weak, weak volume. We don't even know that. It's so hard to explain, guys. You barely use 1 hour if you're trading on market open, like 10, 11, right? You're better off trading 15 and 5, mainly 5. This is my runs usually. I just see general trend direction. I'm like, alright, we're gonna up. Looking for calls. This guy looks like strong reject though. Pushes down, pushes down, pushes down. Last down's right here. Alright, set that up. Alright, pull a long position with it. Stop loss below you. And wait for break the structure. Hop on the 1 minute. Alright, wait for the break a structure and change a character. Change character is not too important, but we do want to break a structure. Structure does break right on the box. And our profit can literally be, say, something like that. Look how beautifully price plays off for the day. Our target, $2 again, right? But the fact is that we managed to go and utilize our trade to our advantage with trend direction. And it's important to acknowledge trend direction no matter what, right? Over here, downtrend instantly, we recognize, right? Alright. Okay, on the 15-minute here. Trying to look for a price to open. Alright, market's open up here. Easily. Strong injection in this area. Opens down, pushes down. Just gonna mark either so I know where to look. It's this way. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. I already lost the chart, bro. It doesn't matter. Just visualize it down here. Alright, so we know we're in a downtrend. Say price opens, alright, market's pushing. This is one trade. Alright, this is a better one, right? So we open down here. We know we're in a downtrend. Price goes down, up. You can mark this. I wouldn't personally. We know we're in calls, puts, or whatever. Do this. This is really gonna trigger you guys because you can get a bad trade like this, and it sucks. I'm like literally. Alright. Right. What are we? This doesn't even count as an order block. Get out of here. It wasn't green. Open down. Right. Price pushes down. Now we do see some strong sell side desire, but I mean buy side desire, but sell side rejects. Pushes up high, right? Alright, whatever. And this is what I'm saying why I personally don't prefer to look at trend analysis. Not unless we're at this point of the chart where we see we're pushing high and then you start to see a reversal area. Mark the area, push out, look for the last time it went low around here, push UI, and you got yourself a trade just like that. And around that reaction, push down to your second order block, stop loss a little bit higher than that, enter. Boom. Profit of 4. Our target is 4, guys. Oh, such a beautiful trade. And say you don't want to hold it till the next day, right? So you see price break up here. Take your profit, guys. $2.41. Alright. It's not as complicated as you think. You can trade chunks of the movement. Doesn't have to be the whole hour. Right? We're not trying to get the whole just the trend, but just the chunk of it, right? Over here. Okay. I'm just going to 15. I'm not gonna use 1 hour. Alright, so you see trend is falling down. Climbs up, breaks, change of character. That's what I mean, it's gonna confuse if you do this. I personally just run it like this. So this is market open. I look at the behavior of the chart. Alright. Opened high, push down. This technically would be our order block. Price hits it. Some people might think puts because of this gap. Wait for confirmation, right? Something that really breaks character is a good one. 1 minute. Nothing happens. Alright. We're gonna mark our last time marking down here. Alright. Now I know where this chart went. Yeah, you guys get the gist of it though. Okay, there you go. And where are we now? I don't even know, we're lost. Let's try a new chart. QQQ. I don't love me too much, but it's fine. Alright. Yeah, we haven't touched it this whole week, looks like. No, we did. Alright, so price. First of all, market opens with a big old gap coming all the way down here. Instantly expect buy side, right? Second of all, right? We look to our side. Alright, so what do we see? We do see there's a buy side thing up here. Nothing too good though. We do have some consolidation right here. That could be a point to take profit at. And we do see some good rejection on this line down here. So that's gonna be our buy side. It looks like this line will be our best rejection, right? You reject, 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 reject. Around this area. Draw a box if you really want to. I'll do it just for you guys' visual purposes around this chunk right here. Alright. With a gap. Alright. Screw the fact that there's a gap. We're gonna wait. Goes up, falls down. Still have this gap to fill now like that. See, break structure right there. And our goal is to hit you. We trade within the day's interval. It's so much easier to just hop on 1 minute and just get a trade out though. Like, you see what I mean? Like, alright. There's a gap down there. Price is breaking high. Instantly. Imbalance right here. Alright. Last point you were green is right around here. Tell you profit, and trend directions obviously down there on the 5. 1 hour is also down, right? But trend will never reverse randomly without its past, so don't complicate it by saying, oh, what if it just does this right now? No, does this because of the past. There's a candle that went sideways right here and but it continued to go down. Maybe it'll reverse there, but it's never gonna reverse randomly, okay, guys? You need to comprehend that in your slow minds, okay? I know I'm starting to sound aggressive, but 1 hour, okay? Consolidation in this point, okay? Mark it, okay? Don't make it confusing. Consolidation mark, stretch it wide. Look at the behavior of the chart to the consolidation and tell me it's not reacting because of its past, okay? Now, 1 hour order block, up here. Price might want to push up. 1 hour other side order block. Down here. Right? It's not confusing, guys. Just don't make it confusing to yourself. Price only changes when there's a reaction to something, right? Say we're down here. We do have something going here. Reject. See? Simple. Then pushes up high. Pushes, pushes, pushes. Right here rejects. Falls down. Right? Okay. There's a strong rejection in this area. Rejects up. Breaks. Now we all know what's going on. It hasn't hit this point in a while. But proceeds to fall down. Hop on the 15 minute. Same process, right? So what I like to do on 1 hour is just mark the general gist of the area. So you'll see what I mean, right? Say we knew we're over here. We want to trade this today, right? Alright. 15 minute. Price rejects up here, goes. Some order block area right here. Wait for price. Goes on the 5 minute. Oh, that's that red. That was me coloring it because I was reviewing it. Alright. Alright, reject up there. What do we know? Price did break past, so we're on the buy side. Alright. So we're looking for buys, maybe sells if it wants to retest. Alright, so we see prices going up. Consolidates. We're at a point where it's most likely gonna fall. Set up puts, and it looks like I did exactly that. Alright. What is this? Oh yeah, market opens right here. Okay, so we have a new order block up here. 5 minute. Now we're gonna look for a setup. But screw everything else. We know that direction is downwards because it's hitting a point where it usually gets rejected. Consolidation is going on. Break a structure and change of character. Retest. Enter. Say we miss it, right? Because it's 9:33. We don't know. Market might reverse. Pushes down. Time passes. Pushing 10 o'clock. What do we see in this area right now? What can we see? Can't be hard, guys. It is not that hard. Alright. Sell side order block. Price breaks through. Use it to retest. So instantly, my opinion, could enter that trade and play a trade. Could be a little bit off. I enter half a strike early. You got some good money off it, right? Point is, we opened up high, fall down. This doesn't even have to be a line. It could be this guy up here, right? Say it was this. Price hits it, enter, puts. You're in the trade. Instantly, you guys can't be scared, okay? Here, I actually will leave it for you guys. You can't be scared though. Here we see a reject up here, double, 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 a lot of rejects down here. And is price looking like it's gonna hit it? No, enter puts. Does price look like it's gonna break with these two? No. Puts. Off the rip. It's easy to see. And proceeds to fall. So even a trade like up here, because we see the rejection. Right. Good trade. Go back to 15 and 1 and 5. Alright. Trade calls, right? How are we gonna trade calls? We're gonna look for one that's gonna want to reject. Around the area where it rejects all the time, over here. Right? We're gonna wait for confirmation. Hop on the 5. Remember that order block that we marked up here? Alright, that's our goal, is to now trade that. Not gonna see anything. Alright. There's so much going on. Alright. So we trade the ride down. Now we're down here. Consolidation. Break the structure. Alright, our value gap marked. Alright, so like I said, right? You can enter calls, right? Want to break structure, maybe you want to trace the retracement trade. Right there, we know we have imbalance already. Imbalance here, good trade. Imbalance again. Imbalance. So I have lots of imbalances to fill, right? Oh my god. Just open up whatever. Lots of imbalances. Enter. Alright. Calls up, 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 right? fills all these imbalances. Once it passes this imbalance, it starts to go sideways, but it's fine. We are pushing its order block. Right, you guys should remember about the order block that I was just talking about for it. The order block's up here. Price pushes the order block eventually at some point. Let's say this trade doesn't look good, right? We already are up in cash from here. When we see some downtrend action and weird sketch, because here we went sideways, right? Close, man. You're already up in profit, okay? You are at a high level of profit, in fact. 428 all the way down from 425, you're 3 strikes up. That is a lot in a trade for options, right? And then you see price finally hits our order block. And guess what happens? This downside order block never got hit. You best believe it's getting touched. Look at that. 5 minute, by the way. The 5 minute order block that we're all talking about. This guy down here got hit. It's just a back and forth pattern, guys. Nothing to it. Order block to order block, and respect the trend's direction, okay? You don't even have to respect the trend's direction, honestly. You can make a setup without acknowledging trend. Over here. Right? Based off of this chunk right here, I don't know where the candles are going to go. What do we see? Price opens up high. We do have a gap here, but that's for the future. Right? Most likely, price is not going to open if we went down. We push down. Price begins to go up, right? Mark this chunk right here. We did get a rejection. Goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up. Alright, price is falling down. Set up this. Last time it fell down was around here. Super cautious trade. We might not make a lot, right? But we'll try it. 406 all the way down to 403. Even though this did reverse and it might scare you off, we do see some reaction off the order block. Right? And it hits this order block, the last one. And actually, if we hop on the 1 minute, say this guy's too big for us, right? That order block. Alright, that's fine. No problem here. I don't know if the 1 minute will let me get there. Maybe that's a hop on the 3. Yeah. Alright. Hop on the 3. Make it a more confined order block. When was the last time it pushed red? Right around here. Right? We pushed it down there. Look how perfectly you can execute these trades, guys. Upside order block falls down, retest. As soon as I see that retest, you best believe I'm entering. Put my stop loss right on the order block's top. And I'm pushing you all the way down here, praying that you're going to hit a 278 strike. Goes up, hits, pushes, 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 close. Guys, it does not take brains to trade, okay? Does not. I had no clue which way trend's going, but I'm reacting to what I'm given of the day, okay? Same thing applies here again, right? Alright. We see price pushes up. Actually, just do this. Alright, the gap. Falls down. Begins to climb up. Alright, last down around here. I could bet you on 1 minute. It's a lot easier to read though. It's fine, right? Alright. Goes up, up, up. Maybe we want to wait and hop on 1 minute. I can't do that, unfortunately. I'm not given enough time for this chart. It's just a fast developing chart, I guess. Anyways. My guess, because this candle does have some wicks. Somewhere around here, there's a 1 minute order block. Push out, right? Alright. Around here, we have some rejections. Supply and demand is technically same thing as order blocks. Pushes up, down, easily trade 2 strikes. But we don't want that, right? We want to trade the trend. So the moment you get uncertain, you're like, okay, I don't know, is price going to consolidate and fall down or go up? Either you let it do its thing and you trade when it hits the 2 points of liquidity, or you look back here. Alright, it's rejecting because of this chunk right here. Alright, goes up, hits. What do we see? Strong rejection. Push like that. Strong rejection. Alright. Simple trade. Remember how I was rejecting around here? Mark it. Push it wide. Make sure it doesn't want to break off it. Uses it to aid and done. Trade again. You guys do not need to analyze trend direction. You need to analyze general knowledge, okay? Supply and demand, support and resistance, same thing, right? Support, resistance. Price at this point goes up, falls down, up, down. Same pattern. Maybe it's going at an angle. Maybe it's going something like this, okay? Support and resistance. That's how trends operate, okay? Trade it. Order blocks, same process, except now you're actually trading under the trend, right? You have order block numero 1 right here. Say, right? You know what? Okay. Price breaks downside, last green, up here. Retest, order block, right? Easily. PL fills up to here, right? Alright, next. We're going upside, new order block in this area. Price touches it. PL fills up in this area. What happened last time? This order block, it hits it, right? Guess what? It's happening. PL fills in this area. But wait, price consolidated in this chunk. And it's retesting again. Okay? And you close. Or maybe you take a little loss. And that's it. It's not that tricky, guys. Hopefully that clears up some things. Still got some time on the clock though. Alright, we'll be back. Alright. And that's it for today. We'll get the rest of it later. Done. What's our clock? An hour? That's good. We'll be back to it later.